So, classification. The differences between people are not respected. There is a division of us versus them. I got really demonised by the government as being a snake, I think, and wasting taxpayer dollars and failing, which I hadn't. I had a very complex issue which had to do with one, I do believe it was an innocent mistake with you, Cole, and me. But with the counselling, I do believe they were sharks and have been preying on people who want to study and just ruined, just getting money, basically, for printing a whole lot of information about counselling, but it wasn't actually approved, I don't think, by the NZQA. So they were really just taking thousands, like tens of thousands of dollars of people, but they weren't, it wasn't a real qualification. I mean, people are qualified. Actually, the things that I read in it were really great, but to me, I don't know if it was really, if they've just copied it out of some other university. Okay, so I just want to try and say the genocide that's going on. They had a bus and it was campaigning that I was not happy and that I was very aggressive and ugly and to keep away from me, and I'm going to bring in karma. Then they started to tag me as a bludger. That's a doll bludger and a mosquito that sucks the life out of people, and to stay away from me. 2, symbolization, forced to wear a Star of David. Yeah, I was basically outcast of society. There's a book that I'm a dog and blacklisted, and they started doing these blacklists online that making me have bad reviews, and I was totally innocent. Like, I've been staying at these campgrounds and nobody said anything wrong to me. They actually said really good, or they were a bit scared of being blackened if they had me. They just said, well, you're really sorry your friends are doing this to you. Discrimination. The dominant group denies people's civil rights. So that's Leanne's group of friends, I think. They're denying me civil rights, her and Peter and Vanessa, which is sad because they're my friends from school. They've made it illegal for them to do jobs or marry anybody that's a German or a non-Jew. They've put me through hell with this marriage stuff. So I've gone through face disfigurement, and I'm going through this torture of discrimination. Stage 4, dehumanization. I'm really up to here. They're really treating me inhumane, taking me away from people I love after having about 15 years of being a happy person, giving service in these low-level nursing situations or aged care and supporting people and doing like hospital. I've just always been around people, and suddenly I was just outcast and then persecuted about my looks. Organize and every job that I wanted to do. Organization. These are planned regimes of hatred. So it's a political based state violence that was organized, and it would have been organized with our government too, and it was racism. Now, I can't recall where I referenced this, but they definitely were saying that most times nowadays when they do a regime, they refuse to do any regime with racism because it's too brutal. I've had my life completely ruined. I just want to say a lot of people are copying my data and stuff, and I just want to say, would you be hardened if people are just constantly abusive to you? Like, eventually you blow up. I'm getting persecuted, like going out in public just asking postal information. Like, I'm being really abused, or going out in public, people laughing at you, like, oh, you're so cold. He loves her more than you. All this kind of political jargon about relationships. The hate groups, it spreads through radio and newspapers. It starts to brainwash the masses that I'm the enemy. And I'm not. This is a real case. I need help to teach you, because right now I'm in a stage of extermination. I'm being poisoned, and kept fat. Like, can't access proper healthcare. I don't know what's going on with my stomach. And there's a denial of any crime now. They're just saying it's all your imagination. And it's horrible.